Trying to get ahead of the crowd and build wealth for you and your family takes sacrifice, work and commitment. And I think we all know this. We have certainly been told this by our parents, by teachers, even people on YouTube. But before you start your journey, it's critical to have your credit cards paid off, cash put aside in an emergency fund, and even capital to invest in your new small business. Having your credit cards paid off means you're not wasting any money on interest. And having an emergency fund means you're prepared for those curveballs that life loves to throw at us. But having these systems in place is often easier said than done. And without these savings, we are setting ourselves up for failure. Even worse, without savings, we're often demoralized to even get started, surrounded by bills and invoices that need to be paid. So here are 10 serious money moves to help you put together $10,000 over a period of time, even on a low income. Now these tips will help you put together $3,000 or even $15,000. You decide what you need to make within a period of time. Now I chose $10,000 because it's a challenge enough to accumulate and big enough to make a difference. Now each money tip will be a powerful force in your arsenal, but together and used with consistency, you won't be able to fail. So let's get into it. And as always, I've saved the best to last. Organize your monthly salary. Now the best way to maximize your salary each month or each week is to have your account organized, ready for payday. Some of it will go to your mortgage or your rent, some to your savings, some to your utilities, and so on. Now, if it comes into your account and goes automatically, you won't see it, you won't spend it, but most importantly, you will hit your financial goals. Being completely automated, you are set up to win, and the temptation to fail is removed. And human psychology will be on your side. You will find a way to make the rest last after all your goals are covered. Have confidence that your savings, your investment and your emergency funds are growing each month, even by a small amount. You are paying yourself first. You are paying your future self. This is a brilliant strategy and I love it. Doing this each month, before you know it, you'll be well on your way to your $10,000. Avoid debt. So if we're going to save $10,000, we have got to stop spending. No more debt. Now this may mean you have to limit the use of your credit card. Bottom line is, if you can't afford to buy something, don't take the easy route and use your credit card. And don't try to convince yourself you'll have the money next month. That money is already accounted for. The money that's supposed to be for your emergency fund or your 10,000 savings will be stolen by your credit card. And if you defer that payment for a month or two, the interest will build up, meaning you're paying above retail for whatever you purchased. It's a no-win scenario, and one of the reasons why 70% of Americans are in debt. It's a trap, so you need to stop, like right now. And it goes without saying, no more new debt, like a new car, a shopping trip on store credit, no new TV or stereo on a payment plan. Stop that habit and start a new one to put your finances first. Delayed gratification. This is a powerful concept that you can start today with a small action. Now essentially, it encourages us to delay the enjoyment, the fun stuff, so we can put in the work first. Instead of buying a new pair of Nikes and putting on our credit card to tackle next month, we delay buying them until we have the actual cash. So no credit card bill and no interest payment because we didn't actually have the money next month to pay for them. Now you can scale this concept for a new car or even a new home. Delaying the reward until you put the work in is the key. Instead of sitting down to that new TV show we've been waiting for, go to the gym or go earn some money for your savings. Once you put the work in towards your goal, then you can have the enjoyment. It gets you out of your comfort zone and pushes you to achieve more. You still get the fun stuff. You just put a little bit of work first. You earn it. You will be left healthier, more energized. You will grow your savings and your assets quicker. You will become smarter with money and how you use it. Even your thinking and your mindset will improve. It will become more long-term rather than short-term. And that's a growth mindset. And that's something you'll need to get wealth. Side hustle. So making extra money is the best way to increase your income. Now you can try for a promotion or a salary increase at work, or even consider job hopping for a solid salary rise. But if those fail, go it alone and start a side hustle. Now in most cases, it's going to involve trading your time for money and ensure that money goes straight to your saving. Don't spend it. Now your side hustle can be anything, as long as it doesn't involve too much commuting and it's sustainable. Your time is also one of your biggest resources. We don't want to waste it. Now I have an eBay store and I love selling collectibles and home theater equipment. I have an interest in those things, so it's easy for me to buy and sell and make a profit. And you too can have an online business. You could do programming, design, set up an Etsy store or a selling account. You can even document your efforts and your journey and do a YouTube channel. There are hundreds of opportunities to make a side hustle income. Find one or two that fits into your schedule and start making some cash. But remember, don't spend a single dollar of it. We need it. Thanks so much for watching today. I appreciate you. If you found some value in today's video or enjoyed it, subscribe below, and maybe even give me a thumbs up. Next time I upload a video, you'll be notified and you won't miss it. Negotiations. Now, we all have subscriptions and contracts that we need for our lifestyle and for our living expenses. Now, they're usually a set amount each month, but we can negotiate. Now, most people have got some experience in negotiating their cell phone contracts. I'm sure most of us are aware of the term customer retention. You are literally negotiating your contract right there, threatening to join a competitor if you don't get some kind of a discount. Now, it doesn't hurt to try the same negotiation with your rent, with your personal trainer at the gym, our many insurance commitments, utilities, the list goes on. Now, if you can save a few dollars here and there each month, at the end of the year, you're going to have a windfall that you can use. And after reviewing your expenses, maybe there's 1 or 2 subscriptions you can lose. Another strategy we've employed in the past is have all our insurances under one roof and getting a discount for that. Bottom line here is find some savings. It's free money. And if you look, you will find something. Live frugally. So the best way to lower your expenses is to practice frugality. That is, only buy what is truly necessary and only use what you need. And this will lower your expenses as you get better at frugality, because you will be buying less stuff. From your weekly shop to household maintenance, you can save money in all aspects of your life that can add up to a significant sum. Shop around for sales on things that you really need. Buy your groceries from a bulk buy store and do a meal prep for the week. Living frugal is living smart. And each month that money can be redirected into your savings account, your emergency fund, and your investment account. It will be new and it will take time to get used to. But the alternative is to continue spending your savings away and not changing. Make a stand and make a change. Live life like it's the 80s. It's pretty apparent to me that we are spending so much because it's so easy to spend every single dollar that we have and that we don't have. The consumer environment in which we live makes it as easy as possible to get out that credit card or get out the cash. We are constantly encouraged to tap the credit card or even tap the phone to spend the money. When was the last time I had cash in my hand? And don't get me started on collecting points. We are points crazy. They're just trying to get you to spend more money. We order food to our homes when we don't want to cook. We inadvertently sign up for services online and forget the monthly subscription costs. And when the shops close, we can jump online and order more stuff. It's so easy now. You can go online, order from Amazon, and they deliver it to your door in hours. I gotta say, it's so fast, it's a bit creepy. So my challenge is, go back to the 80s or the 90s and save your money. It was a simpler time and it was easy not to spend. Don't use credit cards or get swept away by sales unless you have the cash in your wallet. Don't order Uber Eats and don't go to a fast food restaurant just because there's 20 of them on the strip. And most importantly, if the shops are closed, don't go online and start ordering stuff late at night. Live simpler, spend less, and remove the temptation of being a consumer. And as I remember in the 80s, it was easy to save money and to enjoy life without all the trappings. Don't let technology be your excuse to be in debt. Transportation expenses. Now this is another big expense that we can cut back on and save big. Get something that's very affordable that will get you from A to B. And if you're working full time, you don't need that shiny toy in the garage for the weekends. And it's not just the car payments. Insurance is high and usually they're not fuel efficient. So ask these questions. Can you use public transport to get to work? Can you car share? Can you get an affordable electric car to get you to work? The point here is we can detail all the expenses around transportation and look to lower the cost. Insurance, gas, car loan repayment, maintenance costs. If you can lower each one just by a few dollars, that can go to your savings. And that's all we're looking for. $200 a month is almost $2,500 for the year. And that's 25% of your $10,000. Do the exercise and see what you can produce. And I know some of you can get even more. Rent or basement hack. So let's look at one of your biggest expenses. There's not much that will crush your monthly salary more than housing costs. Rent or mortgage, for most of us, it's our biggest expense. So what can we do? Well, there's several things. If you already own a home, you can rent out the basement or a room or two. If you're looking for somewhere to live or you're planning to in the future, can you get a duplex or a triplex? You can rent out the other 2 apartments and have them pay your mortgage. Perhaps you can move to a smaller place or somewhere a bit more out of town that will save you a lot of money to invest or start a new business. Find a way that suits you and your circumstances that will allow you to reduce your living expenses. Rent out your garage, a shed, or even the driveway. If you own an asset, you can potentially earn some income to offset the expenses. And if you rent, look around for something cheaper or something perhaps you can flat share. Now there are some sacrifices in everything we want to achieve, and this may provide a major income boost if taken advantage of. Mindset change. Okay, here's the best for last. And I say best because changing from a broke mindset to a growth or a frugal mindset will change your life for the better, and in ways you won't truly appreciate right now. But it will set you up for life and pay dividends for years to come. Being in a broke mindset, we practice poor financial habits, spending what we didn't have on what we didn't need. Couple that with poor financial literacy that's often passed down the generation. It's a difficult cycle to break, and it's all we know. And chances are, if like us, the people around you are doing the exact same thing. And the sad thing is, we're all struggling trying to keep up with each other. Changing your mindset around money, investing, and personal growth is a lifestyle change. Now, it's not an easy one, but coming from personal experience at 47, it's totally achievable, and you will find your happiness. And you can develop your growth mindset with education, like books and videos, maybe a mentor in business or lifestyle, someone that's hit their goals, become successful, and can help you. You can also surround yourself with like-minded people on the same journey. This is a very powerful tool. It really helped us. However you cultivate it, mindset change will improve your finances, your lifestyle, and your happiness. Believe me, it will change your life. And armed with that, you'll be able to take on any challenge that other people are just not prepared to do. So that's my 10 big money moves on how to put together $10,000 on a low income. Now, some you may have heard of before, and some may seem even a bit boring, but each one of those has worked for me and helped me put together money for savings and investing. Thank you very much for watching today. I appreciate you. But before you go, I have another video here that I think you'll really enjoy.